Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Tormented Souls 2. Today we're just going to be chilling for a bit, trying to see if we can make some progress in this game. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by tonight. And as always, remember that we are destruction. Are we live? Looks like it, looks like it. So without further ado. Alright then. Let's see which puzzle we're gonna get stuck on now. I think on the last episode we were just going to an underground cavern, so let's get ready for a boss fight. Yeah, there we go. It's only been 7 days since we last played. I can remember everything that we've done. Oh shit. Kinda spooked me. She's like, Caroline's like, damn Victor, why are you taking this long to come back to these games? I'm sorry. Alright. We got our coffee, we got the nice music, got the audio on loud. Let's see what we can do here. Use tank controls. There's no map for this place? Okay. You see, I was gonna cheat and see if like we cleared the room, but yeah. Okay, definitely haven't checked this out. An impressive collection of creepy masks adorns the wall. The proportions of this bed are unusually large. Okay, it's setting up that we're gonna have to deal with something. Several religious figures have been meticulously carved in wood. Oh, is it doing the thing where it's like the controller goes green if you're at full health? Alright, let's check it out. I think that's where we have to go. No, that's where we came from. I remember all those spooky traps. Gonna turn on the power and then we're gonna have to like... I swear, if we gotta run away from something while these things are activated... So if you're wondering why I'm bumping into the walls, it's because I'm using the D-pad. We're going to try to use classic controls for as much as we can. Seems to be electronically locked. Okay, so we're going to like release all the prisoners. I'm probably just gonna run to the trap if these things start opening up. Something tells me we gotta go in there, right? Heart. ¿Cómo estás? It's too dark to see the bottom of this pit. That kind of reminds me of the first Doom movie, where they have like, what is it, a brute at the bottom of it? Oh, they have some creepy shit done. Ooh, I see something moving. Alright. I guess we gotta go in here. fuck was that? Maybe for an hour of this game, and then if depending on who stops by, I might switch it to Dead by Daylight. And if people don't stop by, I might just switch it to 2XK or something. But I do want to try and at least beat this game this week. Maybe not platinum it, but at least beat it my first playthrough. So let's see if we can get it on. Big W, all of you. So just hope you have an amazing Tuesday morning, and let's see how far we can get. A sheet of paper with various symbols. This is giving me a bad flashback to Tormented Souls 1, the the cash register puzzle. But now that we know how that one works, maybe we can use our skills to decipher this one. But not until we find out what made that noise. To unlock the cells, first ensure the selector on the electrical panel are properly set. Then pull the lever over the pit. Cool. That's bullshit, that's bullshit, that's bullshit. God, shit. Alright. Where's my shotty? I hate taking hits. Aw. Thank you very much. I hope you have an amazing day at work, alright? Already, bad start to the game. Yeah, I should have just turned around and immediately took out the shotgun. Just kind of forgot where it was on the quick select. I got one large, one medium, and one small. I don't want to use any of them right now, so I'm just gonna continue with what we have right now. Good morning, DMD. How do you do? Okay, I guess we're already on the first puzzle. Gotta find out what we gotta interact with. You, have you played either of them? Oh, fuck me, I kind of forgot about that. If I put on the light right away, I could have, equipped my shotgun and shot at it. Let's see what this, paper means. Okay, so Pac-Man, eating down is good, but Tetris is bad. That's what I'm getting from this. Really? Okay. Well, I don't know if I've made it further than you have, but I'll be honest. As soon as I get to a puzzle that I can't do, I'm probably gonna switch over to another game. We'll come back to it. Every time I get stuck at something, it's best to take a break. Cheat, watch a guide, no. Just take a couple of days to maybe, I don't know, just, stop being angry at the game. Once you come in with a clear mind, you can usually figure it out, unless it's some bullshit. We might have already hit the bullshit part, but let's see. To unlock the cells, first ensure the selector on the electrical panel are properly set. Then pull the lever over the pit. Okay, where's the electrical panel then? Is it staying the box on the side of the panel? Yeah, nothing wrong with quitting, especially if you're not enjoying the game. I would say my stubbornness is usually what lets me continue a game even if I don't like it. But hopefully this can be one of those games that I put on my like game of the year list. Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. If anything, I'm surprised. I'm surprised this game didn't start off with a nude scene. Okay, I'm gonna assume we go to like wherever the red wires are leading to. That should turn on the power for this area. Ah, there we go. I thought I did this yesterday, the last time we played. Just a bit. It's because it's late, so you know, I'm trying to savor my voice. I can probably turn my my mic gain up a bit. That way you guys can hear me better. Give me a second. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. You also might hear my fan in the background, but ah, shit, what is this? I better not, you know, take any damage for getting it wrong. Perfect. All right, there we go. There we go. Hey, no problem. Remember, these streams are for you. The gameplay's for me. So if there's anything I need to adjust, just let me know, and we should be good. Yeah, I'll probably turn up my gain when it's like when we're doing these late night streams, and then during the day I can yell. So okay, puzzle number 2. I already forgot what the first puzzle was, but oh, the first puzzle was the chess piece puzzle. That was a cute one. This one seems interesting. To unlock the cells, first ensure the deflector on the electrical panel are properly set, then pull the lever over the pit. So what is right? Half a pizza, or just the bottom has to be a triangle. Do not have a square. So I don't get that one. Are we going all for circles? So no squares. Let's see, I feel like that one's right. This one has a triangle? That one has a triangle. Huh. Alright, this one's a pretty tough one. I mean, you could just force it, but, you know, I actually want to understand the puzzle. And I can't inspect it the same way I can here, right? Maybe it doesn't even turn on, like, maybe I gotta put it right, and then I just go back to the lever and it should work. That's what I'm gonna assume, and I'm gonna hope that is the case. Oh, wire? Small coil of reusable stainless steel wire. Okay, triangle, Pac-Man symbol, no squares, triangle, and triangle. We'll go with that, and if it turns on, then we're good. But I have a feeling that it's going to, oh, that was easy. That was too easy. I kind of just, just whatever makes the Pac-Man symbol or makes a pyramid and you're good. That was yeah. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't open these jail cells yet. Does the power turn on here? No, not yet. I'm gonna assume you can't open up the... perfect! The jail cells until... Close it, close it, close it, close it, close it, close it, close it. Okay, that's not that bad. Probably just one shotgun shell though. The skeleton is far too big to be that of a regular person. This bed frame seems light enough to move. I was going to say, I think I see a hole underneath it. Shit. 2. 3, 4, 5. No, pipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We saved the ammo. That could have gone bad. I should have done a quick turn as soon as hand attacks. The dodge button is, I wouldn't say it's that good because it takes too long to start attacking again. I'd say it's better just a quick turn, run away, and reposition. Alright, we got a kill. We're gonna try to do as many melee combos as possible. I think it's maybe 7 or 8 shots to kill, but 5 to stun or knock them down, and that's when you gotta go up and smack them if you want to save ammo. Any survival horror game that lets you do that. I'd say that strategy started with Resident Evil 1, where, like, what, 6 shots usually drop a zombie, and you gotta go up to knife it. Although it's kind of hard to knife a zombie on the ground in OGR1. A torn page from a phone book. 1041 dash dash? Ooh, what the fuck is that? Oh, I get it. I'm gonna assume that the X... Okay, actually, I don't know about the X. I'm gonna assume, like, that symbol means 1. This symbol means 4. This symbol means 0, and then this symbol means 1. Like a codex. So why is this phone book in Spanish? Like, did we go from fucking Canada to Ganado Central? Oh, me too, man. It's funny, you give me a puzzle game, I'm usually bad at it. You give me a puzzle game in a survival horror, I can somewhat do decent, but there's been some puzzles that have, like, made me stop playing the game for a long time. I think the only game that made me stop playing for a good while because I just couldn't figure out a certain puzzle was RE0. And I know, before someone's like, yo, that game's easy. Not gonna lie, the animal puzzle kind of threw me off, and then not knowing where the code for the clock was really fucking annoying. But the second one was more so on me. The animal puzzle just, I feel could have been worded a bit better. We got some bull fucking shit. Oops. Oh, this is bad. Bro, I open up the door and he just smacks me immediately. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Check stream troll. Did it close the door on me? Oh, some ammo, nice. Yeah, this game came out pretty late last year. Oh yeah, no, that's some bullshit. Like, if there's anything I hate in a survival horror game, it's a cheap hit. Like, I open up the door and it immediately just smacks me, but I can't hit it. Well, I did try melee item. Maybe I should have used my nail gun, and that possibly could have knocked him back. But BS, nevertheless. I probably should heal up though. I'll use the medium health pack there. We have no map, so we're kind of just going in blind right now. Thought I heard breathing. Oh, like stream at like two places at once? I wish I could, but PlayStation streaming only really lets you pick one or the other. So it's either stream this on Twitch or stream this on YouTube, and I'd rather stream it at a place where, like, you know, I guess I have a community and can save my gameplay. I know I could just download the VOD from Twitch and upload it here, but unless you mean something else. Yeah, one day I hope I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, stream at all those locations at once. But then there might be too many people to talk to, right? Yeah. I've kind of just been, you know, lazy. Ooh, light. Not that much, though. Yeah, like you just don't like anyone talk? I did stop by one of your streams. I noticed like no one's able to chat at all, which, you know, to each their own. I can admit sometimes playing a game and having messages show up or people trying to like talk to you can sometimes not ruin is strong of a word, but it can alter the experience. Like, the last thing you want is you're playing a new game and then someone just drops by and then, you know, kind of spoils the ending or some shit. That can be rough. But in other cases, you know, someone, if you're not talking to chat, you're just mainly focusing on the game and you're not doing pauses like I do when I'm trying to address someone in the chat or, like, talk to someone. Some people just want to see the game. It's like, I understand, but no, that's why I really enjoy my streams and my community, because I don't think any one of you actually enjoys rooting any of the games for me. If anything, you kind of want to be on the same ride with me when we're sharing these experiences. Especially like a game like this where like you and I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next, but we're in it together. The skeletal remains of a person who was crucified still hang from the cross. YouTube lots of trolls due to MK Legacy Collection, so many dicks. What happened to that, if I may ask? Because like every fandom's gonna have their assholes, but you know, at the end of the day, and this is what I try to like tell my community, when you're operating or running your YouTube channel or your live streams, regardless wherever it is, Twitch, TikTok, fucking Facebook, blah blah blah. This is your house, so like this is my house. So if someone wants to like pop in and be like, "Damn, Destruction, you suck at Tormented Souls 2," or like, "Shut up, play the game. I want to see you play the game," I'll be, I'll be like, "Oh yes, yes, no problem, master. No problem, master. I'll keep on playing the game." No, I'll be like, "Who the fuck are you? This is my game. This is my stream. This is my channel. You come at me with that rudeness and disrespect. I'll hit you with the ban hammer." Or I usually just time them out for a bit, and then you know, if they come back with that negativity, I just straight up ban them. But more often than not, people will understand what I'm trying to do, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, okay. Well, I don't want to get banned from here. I actually want to chill and have a good time." So, but trust, there's been a couple of streams where someone will be like, "Damn, you suck at this game." I'm like, "Then why are you watching me?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm just here to have a fun time with my community. I wonder how long these bodies have been in this horrible place, but I can understand sometimes you just want to like focus on your stream and not play, not have to like babysit, if you will, a bunch of like losers that have nothing better to do than to annoy you on your stream. But that's why I'm grateful for my community, like I said, but also the moderators that stop by and you know get rid of those assholes. That lets me just focus on the games and not have to worry about any of that shit. Wait. He has a like a metal plate on his chest. Can I like cut it open like I did the other one? Timeout low, best option. I could show you people trolling me on a massive level. Well, that's why I don't. I actually would love to see it. I mean, I got that same type of trolling when I started streaming a lot of Security Breach, but over time people just stopped. At the end of the day, they're trolling you because they want to get a reaction out of you, and if you stop playing your game to like get angry or start yelling at them or, you know, get rage baited, then you kind of gave them exactly what they wanted. That's why usually people will stop by and like kind of try to be assholes for me, but or to me, and I just ignore them, and then they usually go away. Never give trolls what they want, which is a bridge to be able to fuck with you in the future. Mother Lucia's diary, number 2, no need for haste. Can I press cross to be able to continue it? Yep, there you go. If you don't react to you win. They'll get bored and move on to someone else. But also timeout is a pretty good option as well. Some mistakes require time to be rectified. The Wildberger sisters are coming. I can feel Nautilus radiating more intense, malevolent energy as he senses their approach. Worry not for haste. Nautilus, all will come to be in due time. I guess Nautilus is the main evil of this game. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're starting to go crazy here. But other than, you know, assholes trying to bother you, anything interesting that's been going on with you in streaming, gaming, news? Ooh, Dutch camera angle. That was cheap. That was some cheap bullshit. Oh, that was good. See, that's something you can't really do with over-the-shoulder camera. This might be the only fixed camera angle horror game we play this year, and you know what? I'm gonna really enjoy it for as much as I can. Although I think there is a puppet combo game that is in fixed camera angle, so we might try that one too. That skeleton has a deer for a head, or a deer skull for a head. Tell me these things are operating now. Time to get the Book of the Necronomicon. That was a joke. It literally is the fucking Necronomicon. Look at it. Cursed book? Maybe we don't grab it. Fuck. Book covered with stitched human flesh. I guess we're gonna use the pliers to open it up. If we can open it up, read the passages, and then we can set it down and continue. Okay. So we actually can't leave unless we have, wait, can I just put the Bible here? Okay. I mean, I don't think we're gonna ever use the Bible. It was just a book we used to get the key from inside and escape the beginning. And the only person in Antarctica right now is Alexia, and she's still sleeping. She's sleeping for another, like, 6 months. But don't worry, we're gonna wake her the fuck up and put a bullet in her head. Let's kill this stupid plant ladybug woman. How you doing, Jedio? I'm actually surprised to see you awake. Speaking of badass moderators, right? But yeah, oh man, if you want to, like, share with me your, you know, asshole trolls that came to your Mortal Kombat stream to annoy you, let me know. What were they like? If I may guess, were they like making fun of you for your gameplay? Were they like saying that you weren't good, or just trolling you for your skill? Because I will admit, out of all the games that I like get trolls in, fighting games have like a higher percentage than anything else I've ever played, and it's kind of sad. Fighting game, like the fighting game genre, already is like one of the least played compared to anything else, like, you know, shooters, RPGs, action. So the fact that, like, you know, they kind of eat their own is very funny and sad at the same time. But, you know, I personally don't consider them fighting game players. I call them LARPers. If anything, they're bad, which is why they go on YouTube to make fun of other people playing the games. Those old friends? Ooh, damn. And they were talking about, oh yeah, honestly, at that point I would ban them. Not even a timeout, I would ban them. If someone, like, stopped, yeah, gatekeepers. If someone stopped by to, like, make fun of my family members or people that I know in real life, immediate ban. Like, who the fuck are they? They're not friends. Especially if they're trying to, like, dox you in a way like that. That's fucked up. You see, now I'm an asshole for assuming they were, like, fighting game players. I didn't know they were just fucking dick old friends. Alright. Well, Jesus is gonna help us today, so let's put the book over here. And time to continue. What have you been doing, Jadiel? We haven't talked since, like, what, the Fortnite stream? Bruh, have you seen all the crazy shit that's been announced? This Thursday is gonna be wild. Wild. Let me guess, this is gonna be moving now, right? That is the slowest fucking trap I've ever seen in my life. Fuck, 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 fuck. Actually, no, shotgun. If we can get both of them. That was bad. I wish they had a shotgun shell there. If I shot them when I was at the door, I would have gotten a double kill. I took a hit, I wasted a shell. That's bad. See, I know I can play optimal, but I'm doing so bad right now. I should have done a quick turn there. If anything, I'm surprised the fucking, I'm surprised the trap didn't kill both of them. In the end, I just canceled everyone, even the innocent people. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to run your channel, but I can understand it can get frustrating. Like, I definitely felt that way when I had, like, certain FNAF streams where I felt that everyone was just trying to, like, ruin my day, but I'm never gonna... I don't know, nuke the audience or just like blanket ban everyone just because of a couple bad eggs. I'm just gonna timeout ban the few people that are ruining the experience for everyone and keep the actual people I want to talk to in the chat. Otherwise, I don't know about you, but it gets boring talking to yourself. If I did that, then I wouldn't be able to talk to you right now, right? I don't know. Funny enough, I would say my own gameplay now pisses me off more than trolls. I should just play with the modern analog stick, honestly. Well, I guess just more for... Oh, well... Okay, something bad happened yesterday. I kind of didn't want to talk about it or address it, but it is going to be something that I am going to have to bring up later today on stream. If anything, I'm surprised that Clem hasn't stopped by yet, because I know they would want to talk about it. But I don't want to bring down the mood, but yesterday an actress passed away, which, you know, it's always sad whenever like someone passes, right? But it's someone that we recently played their game. They're gonna have a game coming out next year, and this one hurts me more than anything else. They also were the voice of Kairi from the first Kingdom Hearts game, and I was shocked because I did not know that she voiced that character, and it just made me go fuck. And the thing is, if you've been watching my channel for at least the last, we'll go like 9-10 months, you've also seen this person on stream. Yeah, if you want to put their name, you can. I believe it's like Hayden Pitatiri. She was Sam for Until Dawn, and well, Until Dawn 2 got announced. That's gonna be coming out next year, and at the end of the remake, it kind of teased that she will be coming back in that game. Now, I don't know how far into development they were into the second game. I'm gonna hope that they got all of her lines and animations, not because, oh, you just want to see her in a video game. No, like more so just because it could be her final send-off. And really fucking sucks, especially since, like, I was already thinking of, like, replaying Kingdom Hearts 1 on stream, and it's gonna hurt more now. Clementine was actually playing Until Dawn on their stream to, you know, honor their passing. So that's the shitty news of the day. If you want me to brighten it up, you know, it's kind of tough after, like, being real like that. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of video game characters in Fortnite this Thursday, so that's cool. But I just played Until Dawn for the first time at the end of last year, and then played the original one this year, and it just fucking sucks. Let me see what you're saying. I know who you mean, the blonde girl. I watched it on UK News. Yeah. I didn't watch. I believe she was in Scream 3, or yeah, I think she was in Scream 3. So maybe I'll watch that movie and later on. But yeah, it just always sucks whenever someone passes away so young. Seems like they were going through a lot of hard times. Yeah. Did you? Let me see. Let me confirm that. And I don't like, you know, saying shit that I might not, like, be 100% confident in, but I can do it. See, these are the moments right here that people hate. I would say, like, gamers hate from my stream. They're like, bro, shut up. No one gives a fuck about this. Play the game. And I go, fuck you. This is my stream. This is my house. I'll do what I want. Oh no, she was in Scream 4. Okay, so not the one that you watched. Yeah, we'll see if they have more information, but might have been. She was mostly an actress. Still. She was in Scream 6? Fuck, I didn't know that. So they even brought her back. I even saw, like, some behind the scenes interview of her when we were playing Until Dawn Remake. She seemed so happy and be like, oh, who knows, maybe Sam might come back one day. I think Scream 4 was the first Scream movie that I watched, too. We'll use Ghostface this Thursday in her honor. I'm trying not to be too jokey about it, but, you know, sometimes the best way to cope with grief is just to, you know, have a good laugh in their honor, not laughing at their circumstances. All bodies disappear after you kill. Okay, that one's moving pretty fast. Fuck. Once we go in danger, I'm probably gonna have to put a large health kit. Oh, fuck me. The funny thing is, I just wanted to see if there was anything over here. I said the literal same thing when I got to this part. I'm like, this is some fucking evil within shit. I should probably save, but you know, if we die, we respawn with all of our supplies, so maybe it's a good thing we don't save. Nah, I'll do my best to stay alive as long as I can. That is the purpose of a survival horror. To unlock the cells first, ensure the selector on the electrical panel is properly set, then pull the lever over the pit. Okay, wow. Yeah, we actually had to go back. Fuck. Whatever. Maybe I should save. I'll do a save. Even though I don't want to, but... You know, the thing about survival horror games, they're the funnest when you live with your consequences. Could I just reload the save and do that part faster and easier? Of course, but... And you're not really playing a survival horror, are you? But also don't save on the same slot. That's the only fucking rule I'll tell you guys. Don't save on the same fucking slot. If you get soft locked, at least you can go back and save and do better. The pity save. We got 3 increments, so. I guess, and you know, lighter news, at least in terms of things I care about, Fortnite this Thursday seems like it's going to be a wild ride. I kind of watched some videos on what the lore of the Sonic characters are, and it's kind of weird. I don't know what you guys feel about it, or Sonic fans feel. Well, I don't care what Sonic fans care, but I care about what my community of Sonic fans care about the collab. And too long didn't read. Basically, you're not playing as like Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow. You're shit, brother. Yeah, we're on fucking danger. You're playing as like robots being controlled by Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles, which is why they have like those weird like shin guards and shoulder pads. It kind of gives you like a canon explanation as to why they look that way. I gotta use the large one, don't I? No, funny enough, well, the story is like the trio go to like an Eggman base, and they're like, "Yo, where's Tails?" And Tails is like, "I'm trapped in the Fortnite world. You gotta save me. I'm a sprite now." So as soon as the trio are gonna jump into the world, Tails is like, "No, don't go, because if you go in, there's no way to come back." So they're like. Sonic's like, well, I want to go and save the day. Knuckles is like, well, I need to stay for the Master Emerald. And Shadow, I like Shadow's line. He's like, I'm supposed to protect Earth, but my Earth. I don't care about this fucking other Earth. Maria told me to stay here and save this Earth, so that's why I can't go. And tells us like, oh, it's okay. You just this is an Eggman base. There's like millions of these Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles clones. So I just reprogrammed one of them, and now you can control them, and they can go into the Fortnite world and do whatever. You know, basically do Toot Sonic Warrior. They can do whatever you want. So they're like, all right, I guess we'll control these robots and try and save the day. So it's basically the trio are playing a video game version of themselves, or they're just controlling a robot version of themselves. Which, you know, that's a cool lore explanation as to why they look different, but, you know, kind of wish it was just the OG characters. But whatever. The only one that looks good is Shadow, so. Let me try going to the crematorium. Yeah, that's definitely gonna suck. She looks like Alice from the movie. Oh yeah.
You found the book. Give it to me now.
I mean, it was either that or stretch her legs, which I would have taken.
I don't want to hold it a second longer. This thing's cursed.
It is the holiest of books. You have no idea how powerful it is. The ancient secrets contained in these pages will allow me to speak with the dead. I can bring back the dead from hell itself.
Hey, we had an agreement. Remember?
Yes. You wanted to open the chapel so you could find your sister. Oh, yes. Here it is. I see. It's a powerful curse protecting the chapel door. Someone has gone to a lot of trouble to secure it. It says here, the only way to lift that curse is using the tears of a saint.
You a saint?
Where am I supposed to find the tears of a saint? Do they even exist, or is your book talking in riddles?
Oh, they exist. I can assure you. Although not necessarily in this world.
What do you mean?
Gotta take the
In
mirror?
convent, there is a museum where I used to study. It is a very quiet place. In there, you will find a statue. The statue of Santa Teresita. Legend has it that the statue has on occasion been seen to cry tears of blood. Maybe you should take a look. Take this. It's my key to the museum door. Now go. I have some reading to attend to.
Next time we talk to this guy, he's gonna be a full-on demon. But Fortnite has done that before, where they have some weird lore as to why the characters are in there, and then sometimes the characters are just in there. For example, like that season when we were getting a lot of collabs, Jonesy like goes into the Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet and then just like sucks in Chun-Li and Ryu into the Fortnite world. So it's like, oh, the characters just left their game and joined Fortnite. Then you have weird ones like One Punch Man, where it's like, well, One Punch Man never loses, so technically it's a hologram of Saitama, and that's why you're able to kill him. It's like, and not many people that like that skin because it's always glitching and shit, and kind of looks like see-through. And it's like, just give us the fucking character. We don't need some bullshit as to like, oh, but they can't lose. Fuck it, Goku's in there. I don't care. Godzilla's like 5 feet tall instead of like 50 feet tall. Just give me the fucking character. Sega's just being weird. Can I talk to you again? It is held shut by the cursed souls of sinners, and the only way you'll get through is to exorcise those ghosts and lift the spell. I swear, if there's like new enemies in the fucking chapel now, that's gonna suck. The only skin that, funny enough, I'll say is more cursed than the Sonic trio is Crash. He kind of looks weird. kind of looks weird, but, you know. It's either you make him look weird or he doesn't show up in the game at all. Shit. Why did my dumbass stop as soon as I heard the click? It's like, oh, what was that? It's like, you know what that is. Yeah, no, she kind of has like an Alice look from Resident Evil 1, the movie. Just take off the coat and she's the bitch in the red dress. Yeah, that's why I hope they have like, I don't know, a sidekick of their original design or something. I don't know. Like, funny enough, I'm probably gonna be using the Fortnite original characters that like people are shitting on more than anyone else. They all seem to be referencing like a specific genre. Like Military Man is Call of Duty Battlefield, Go-Kart Girl is you know, Mario Kart. Guy with shield and eye patch and sword is Legally Distinct Link. There's a character that kind of reminds me of a Jury from Street Fighter, and she is a fighting game woman, so she's gonna be my main for a good while. Oh yeah, Joker's coming to Fortnite, which, funny enough, looks accurate as shit. And I'm like, isn't that a Sega property? Like, okay, they'll be more accurate with Joker, but fucking Sonic and crew, right? Spyro looks amazing as a sidekick. Shit, how do I... Ooh, can I open that? What the fuck? Bro, you're telling me there was ammo here all along? Not that I needed it, but it's shit like that that annoys me. Mega Man looks good. Like, I think out of all the collabs, he's gonna be my main, unless Pac-Man's a real character. I'm more excited for the gameplay mechanics of the season. Like using the Sonic Sprite to like run up Green Hill Zone. Apparently there's gonna be bat next, so I'm like, are those gonna be the AI that we fight? We're fighting like goddamn Motorbug, the bee, the fish. The sprite that I'm gonna use day one is there's a KO sprite where if you like pickaxe someone, it knocks them out right away. So you know I'm gonna be like fucking Ryu and Sakura, just Shoryuken, Shoryuken, just take them out instantly. Although that's what's gonna happen in my head, and as soon as I drop and I take out my pickaxe to hit someone, they're just gonna one pump me with a shotgun. So they have a couple weapons from video games coming into the season, like one from Cyberpunk, so that's interesting. Might even get more Cyberpunk characters, male V or Edge Runners. Okay, so we gotta go to the museum. This is broken, so how do I get to second floor museum? Oh, we just go up the stairs, alright. Although the main story of the season seems like it's going to be heavily revolving around Sonic and the Chaos Emeralds. Like, the comic book showed Eggman and Geno, the main villain of Fortnite, using a Chaos Emerald to power up some machine, so... You know, it seems like Sonic's going to be the one to save the day. An old piano? Looks like he hasn't been touched in a long time. A unique key with a star tip. I only have one though. Oh, good thing they're all star tipped. The fuck? Oh, it's one of these dumb puzzles. Fuck. Okay, middle one first. Okay, middle, left, right. I wouldn't even call this a puzzle. This is just a memory test. The deer from 99 Nights in the Forest is gonna be in the game, which kind of makes me want to try that Roblox experience just to see what the hell it's gonna be about, but yeah. Nice. Oh, I kind of need some heals now. I've gotten to the point where I only got one health, one small one. It's a disturbing painting of a woman looking into a mirror. Yeah, it's actually kind of creepy. This place looks like an old museum. The statue is significantly damaged. I mean, it's called the museum key for a reason. Come on, Caroline, come on. Keep up. The brazen bull of Valaris. Is it sad if I know what a brazen bull is only because of what is it, Saw 3D? So I was like, but what's a brazen bull? It was a unique torture device where like there was this like, I think bull shaped statue that was made out of bronze, and you know, it was hollowed from the inside, and you know, whenever you wanted to torture someone, you just like put them in there, lock it, and then set a fire underneath. Let them cook. Yeah. Painted in the 16th century by Pierre Woolera. This painting portrays one of the oldest known methods of torture in the world. Okay, I guess I should have just fucking read it, right? The victim is placed inside a bronze bowl and a fire lit beneath them. The screams of the victims while they were burned alive were as bellows from a beast. Yeah. Yeah. Sister Inquisitor. There we go. As I was returning to my chamber last night, I crossed paths with the Sister Inquisitor. No, it's okay, bro. Like, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. I'll try to, you know, stay focused on the game, but sometimes I do like yapping about random shit, so if you want to talk about random shit, I'm here. If you want me to talk about just the game, I'll do my best. But, you know, as a gamer, I like talking about anything that interests me. I got the Black Ops 1 Platinum. Yay. It actually was kind of unique doing the 2 zombie trophies that you need like a teammate for. By myself, I just turned on another controller and got the one where I revived someone with a ballistic knife. That was easy. The one where you gotta like shoot an arrow into a teammate and let them like kill 6 enemies, that was kind of tough. That was kind of annoying. But I got it, and yeah, now we can move on to something else. Black Ops, oh no, Modern Warfare 3. Which, speaking of Call of Duty, this week, I believe, is the first weekend of Modern Warfare 4 beta. Which, if you want to play, you need to pre-order that shit. I don't recommend anyone doing that. So next weekend will be the open beta of Modern Warfare 4, which, yeah, if anyone wants to play, we can do that. Not day one, though. They went full retard, and they said, okay, we need people to play this fucking game, so we're going to give you a campaign mission. The one thing that I said I would like be interested in with Modern Warfare 4, so day one of the open beta, I'm going to play that campaign mission, then we can play multiplayer, I guess. She really shows herself in the convent, but when she does, she always heads to the Museum of Torture. The Museum of Torture? I guess it makes sense why there's so many weird shit around us now. Only to disappear for days, as if vanishing by some blasphemous act of magic. She was walking towards me wearing that dreadful rotting hood that she uses to cover her face. I hurried past, of course, but I couldn't avoid the stench of her breath. Ew. Probably leaves her toothbrush in the washroom. Which one of you does that? Which one of you does that? It's okay if you do it when you're a kid, but when you know, when you mature, you go, huh, Why does my breath smell like shit? Oh, it's because I leave my toothbrush right beside the fucking toilet that, you know, when you flush it, all the fucking air goes up all over the room. So if you're smart, you put your toothbrush anywhere else but in the washroom. Alright, let's continue. That's your fun fact of the day. As I was returning to my chamber last night, I crossed paths with the Sister Inquisitor. She really shows herself... Oh, I already read that. Alright. The woman reeked of rot. It stepped through that filthy fabric and struck me square in the face. I barely managed to hold down my supper. This was a reminder I must stay on the Lord's path. If I conduct myself with the proper decorum and do nothing to anger God or Mother Superior Lucia, perhaps I'll never have to come face to face with the Sister Inquisitor again. Okay, so we're just fighting the fucking axe guy from RE5. Should be easy. This evocative painting depicts a saint illuminated by the Holy Spirit. Alright, just believe in God and we should be good. The statue is holding a stone scroll in front of its chest. Can we use pliers? Nope. Looks like it has a pot underneath. Maybe we gotta fill it with a liquid. Not too bright. Rat. The pools of blood in this machine swarm with vermin. Coffin? I need some fucking help. A brilliant statue of a melancholy angel. Jade ornament? I think I've seen where that goes to. Why would they give me shotgun shells? 12 gauge. Dennis Russell's cartridges. High velocity. Proudly made in the USA. Alright. Gotta love that it shows like so many shells and we only have a few. Ooh, is that an Iron Maiden? Hey, it's the thing that Claire's gonna die to in Code Veronica remake. Or, well, I mean, you can die if you're an idiot, but, you know, it's where you put in the sword and then it opens up and the zombie's like, why you stabbed me? Why you stabbed me? And you're like, oh, fuck. Oh. I can't wait to see it get cut from the remake. The Iron Maiden appears to have been used recently. I think there's actually an Iron Maiden in Crow Country. There we go. I can remember things. Although I kind of want to continue. I don't want to. What the fuck? Can I rotate? Seems like it didn't work. Oh, it's because I need the one that goes in here. Okay, so I should probably continue on because I'm gonna assume this opens up the door upstairs, but I need that final piece to be able to actually open it up. All I gotta say is if you think it's really early in the UK, it's really, really early in Canada. Like 3:20 in the morning, dude. Also, I should be able to light that shit. Well, I guess there's no, like, wood or rag or gas in there. Blood. Judas's cradle. Approximate date, 16th century. This torture device was used to get a confession by inflicting pain. I actually don't even know what that is. The victim was suspended by a metal belt, then placed on top of a spiked top pyramid. This would cause the victim's body weight to... Okay, I didn't want to, like, go there, but I'm like, is that the one where, like, the pyramid, like, goes up your ass? This would cause the victim's body weight to cause cuts in their genitals. Medieval century was wild with its torture. I'll take a gunshot any day of the week over any of this shit. It was not only painful, but humiliating. God damn it, Judas. Ooh. The wheel. Is this the one that, like, stretches you until your fucking limbs, like, pop off? Approximate date, 13th century. This macabre method began by dislocating the joints of the victim's upper and lower body. They were then placed upon the wheel and made to spin continuously. Ooh, fuck. The slow rotation would cause the victim to die a painful death. I feel naked in my bones just reading this. If this takes me to another room, I'll go back immediately. This padlock has a keyhole, but it seems rusted enough to break open. Can I just use my camera on this shit? It's interesting how you have key items, but then you have actual items that you can use to open up the door. Like, if you just look at your key items, you'd be like, oh, I don't have this item, but you gotta remember you have other items here that you can use. Specifically the hammer, which you would think is a key item, but it also counts as a weapon. Now, let me read what you said, though. After beating Sonic Gens, and also getting the no-hit trophy on the final boss? Ooh, on both Sonic and Shadow Gens, or just specifically Shadow Gens right now? I think I've come to terms with which game I prefer. And it's Sonic Gens, really? Oh shit, okay. Mainly for level design? That's actually very interesting to hear. And you know what? I probably, if you talk to my 2010 version, I probably would agree with you. But I guess when you get to Unk age, 31, nostalgia can only go so far for you, and I mean, nothing wrong with that. There's some people that do love nostalgia, just want to keep on doing the same shit over and over again, but I kind of want to, like, grow and maybe, start going to New Horizons. I tried to reference Sonic there somehow, and Shadow Gens was just a breath of fresh air. There's only so many times you can replay fucking City Escape or some shit. Sonic Generations just has more levels in general. The structure of the levels from Sky Sanctuary and onward is really challenging. From Shadow Gens, only Radical Highway yes. If we're talking about difficulty, I will agree that Shadow Gens isn't really that tough at all. It's really, just Radical Highway and maybe one part of Space Arc, but you have so many powers in Shadow Gens that it makes it much easier to complete compared to Sonic Gens. Granted, Sonic Gens does give you a lot of upgrades to make things easier, but you need to, like, unlock them and then buy them and set them in the skills tab. You could technically play all of Sonic Gens without using any, like, upgrades or anything, compared to Shadow Gens where those upgrades force you to use them in the level. Otherwise, you just can't go to the next part. If you're like, oh, I don't want to use Chaos Spear, well, you're not getting past this level because there's like a point where like you've got to use Chaos Spear to open up like the path and continue forward. Nothing like that in Sonic Gens until you hit fucking Wisp, Planet Wisp. That's probably why I hate that one, because like, oh, I just want to play a Sonic game. It's like, fuck you, Drill. Fuck you, goddamn Spike. Yeah. Either way, they're good. To me, it just made me hopeful for the future of Sonic games. One, because the story was really good in Shadow Gens. Two, I like the level design more than Frontiers. So, if I'm comparing Sonic Gens levels to Frontiers Cyberspace, I'll take Shadow Gens any day of the week. Hell, I would even say like the open world is better in Shadow Gens than Frontiers. The lever is jammed. We probably shouldn't use this. I swear, we gotta use the hammer for this shit. The hammer would make the most sense. Really? Okay, I guess we need another item. Oh, I just hope you enjoyed the game. I was actually thinking of playing Shadow Gens on Wednesday before the Fortnite update, just to get hyped and ready for the crossover. Oh, the mirror to the other world. Alright, before we go there, let's check out the other room, unless it doesn't let us go through. Oh, it's a save room? Fuck. Rotary dial. Okay. Really? Is that it? I mean, I know where that goes, I just... Oh, wait. Okay, let's actually solve this puzzle before we, go into the Dark World. Granted, I haven't experienced many of the stages Sonic Gens brings back, so they're technically new experiences for me, so the nostalgia factor doesn't really affect me. I would say that for me, like, I played Green Hill, obviously, on Sonic 1, Chemical Plant, Sonic 2. Never got to Sky Sanctuary for Sonic 3, so that was like a new stage for me. Didn't play Speed Highway from Adventure 1, never got that far. I think everyone has played City Escape from Adventure 2. And then I want to say everything past... Oh, no. The last nostalgia trip for me was Seaside Hill. After that, I never played 06, so didn't know what a Crisis City was. And, yeah, same goes for Planet Wisp. The funny thing is, I would say I have more nostalgia with Sonic Gens than Shadow Gens. Where's the library? Okay, there we go. Like Shadow Gens, I didn't get to the last level for Space Ark Colony, but funny enough, I did get to the last level of Shadow 05, which I didn't know was a remake of Space Ark Colony. So in a way, I guess I technically did play it, but not the version that's in Shadow Gens. Never got far into Heroes to play that train level. Funny enough, there's something here. The two levels that I feel like Shadow shouldn't have in this game are ones that I do have somewhat nostalgia with, somewhat, and that's Sunset Heights from Forces, and Kronos Island from Frontiers. I think I'm missing like 2 levels, but I didn't. Motherfucker. Alright, you're getting fucking buckshot. That's a little jump scare. Yeah, I did not experience Kingdom Valley. I would always see Kingdom Valley, but never got to play that one. That was kind of spooky. I should have expected something was going to pop up on my way back here. So, we got this phone book page. It says 1041 and then something. So we're just going to try that. Ring? Actually, I don't know what this means here. Asterisk? Shit. It's gonna be one of those puzzles. One of those puzzles. The only thing I can think of would be you got to combine this with what's on the other side. But it doesn't make sense. I mean, X could be 10. This could be a 3. This could be either a 0 or an 8. This could be a 4. Actually, well, there is no 10 though, unless they mean 0. And even then. I might have to come back for this one. Although I feel just like this is gonna be the fucking cashier puzzle, isn't it? Where I do everything in the game, and then this is gonna be the thing that fucking like soft locks me. One 401. Hello. Alright, yeah, we'll come back to this one later. I'll say in terms of challenging Axe, Shadow Gen, Mops, the ones from Sonic Gen's Curly, the character gimmick challenges were a bit tedious. For Sonic? Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the funny thing is that's just how phones used to work. I mean, I'm not gonna say I had one of those phones, but I did see my, I would see one whenever I would go to my grandparents. Imagine trying to call 911 on that shit. It's like, oh fuck, someone's breaking in. 9, 1, oh, I'm dead. So I will say some advancements in technology did make things, you know, safer for us. I gotta call my cousin. He's gonna save me. Alright, we're just gonna see if we can go to the demon world and see what happens there. Stranger Things? Well, you know, and it was the 80s in that series, right? Stranger Things? Isn't the girl from Stranger Things in Spider-Man? I hope you get to watch that movie soon, dude. The lighter? In the first game, it was just 2 candles you had to ignite. Ah, fuck. I gotta do a puzzle to go to the other world? Hopefully you get to see it. Okay, how many question marks do I have around the map? I swear, I have a bad feeling I'm going to have to, I have a bad feeling I need to do that phone puzzle before I can go into this area. Go through it. Oh, I saw something shiny. Of course, tell me this is the fucking book that tells me what to do there. Sister Elizabeth's Punishment. I cannot believe it. The Sister Inquisitor has taken Sister Elizabeth away. It all happened so suddenly. I was lying in bed listening to the quiet sound of rain on the window when the door slammed open with explosive force. The Sister Inquisitor burst into our chamber, filling the room with the stench of decay. Without uttering a single word, the hulking woman lunged towards Elizabeth's cot. She grabbed the startled sister by the hair and dragged her out into the hallway like a wild animal hauling its prey back to its lair. Sister Elizabeth's heart-wrenching screams echoed down the hallway until both sisters vanished into the darkness of the convent. No one offered to help poor Elizabeth. I certainly would not attempt to stop the Sister Inquisitor in her duties. The morning after, in the refectory, Mother Lucia informed us that Sister Elizabeth had been caught stealing a holy relic and was sentenced to be burned in the brazen bowl. She said if God finds repentance in her sister's heart, the fire will not touch her. I pray for my sister. Yeah, she's dead. The Strapito. Approximately date 15th century. Victims were bound with their hands behind their backs and suspended by a rope tied to their waists. This would often lead to dislocation of the arms. These people were sadistic. Okay, there has to be a reason why you can inspect all these torture devices. The armchair of inquiries, approximately date 15th century. This chair was used to interrogate accused criminals during the Spanish Inquisition. The victim would be strapped to the chair naked to allow the metal spikes to penetrate their flesh. Worse still, the chair was often slowly heated to further burn the victim laboriously. The rack. Approximately date 16th century. This popular torture device utilized their winch systems to slowly stretch the victim. Oftentimes this ended in dislocation or even dismemberment of upper or lower limbs. A dead body is tied to the rack. A hanging cage. Approximately date 16th century. Victims of cage torture were usually imprisoned naked in a suspended cage. These were commonly found in the public places as a deterrent for the populace. Not only was the act humiliating, but victims usually spent weeks without food or drink. Most died from malnutrition or illness. Hello, Clementine. What's up? Death by sawing? Oh, fuck. Approximately 19th century. Victims of this torture method were hanged upside down from a frame. Their legs held open. An elongated saw was used to cut the victim up to their stomach. The victim would stay conscious during the process as oxygen continued to be supplied to the brain. Thus, they would often be in excruciating pain until death. What a cruel way to die. I'm not saying we're getting close to like the soft lock, or soft lock's a strong word. We're getting to the point where I might kind of be fucked, so we might have to like take a break from this game. Which I mean, we've been playing for an hour and a half. That's not bad. I kind of actually just wanted to play this for an hour. That's how long it usually takes me to get into a part that makes me go, what the fuck? And yeah, I think we're kind of there now. Definitely do want to wake up early too to do some streams for the community. Today, Tuesday, we'll see if we can play and finish Spooky's Haunted Mansion for Desco. And then after that, I guess we can come back to this. Although I kind of want to stream either Street Fighter 6 or 2XKO, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. And I want to say that puzzle took us 3, if not 4, streams to figure out. Now, could I just search it up? Yeah, but that's where I lose the magic of a survival horror game. Like, fucking 50 years from now, if I ever have kids, I'll be like, oh, Tormented Souls, be careful with the cash register puzzle. You're gonna have a tough time with that one. And then they'll solve it instantly because fucking games got easier, people got smarter in the future. I'm gonna hope it's the second one, but If I looked that shit up, it wouldn't be as memorable, in my opinion. How's it going with the game? I would say we were doing pretty good. And then, got to a part where I gotta solve a bunch of puzzles, so... Gotta figure out what we gotta do here. The lever's jammed? I mean, I kind of want to see where the lever's jammed. Oh, well, fuck. I was gonna say, is that where we need, like, the handsaw? Or I guess we're just gonna try and find any puzzle that we can do, and if we can't figure it out, then I guess that's where we gotta just end it for a bit. There has to be a note as to, like, what you have to do to be able to open this up. Although I have a bad feeling I do have to do that phone puzzle first. I might just need more coffee to be able to figure out what the fuck this means. You never know what you can use in these games. Maybe I go to the door that you put this in, even though I don't have the pieces for it. That's the only thing I can think of. Puzzle 1 we can't understand. Puzzle 2, we don't have the item to fix that. So I guess we just start going around the map and see what we can do. But I'm 99% fucking sure it's the phone puzzle right now. Puzzle 3. There's an empty basin below this, so I was right, you do gotta pour something in there. That'd be crazy if you actually gotta use a heal to fill this up. I mean, it says use. Why would they allow you to use a medical item? The only thing I can think of is maybe you might meet someone that might need your health, or help, and you gotta heal them. So maybe it's a weight thing? But we fill this with something and then it probably opens this up. Cool. Puzzle 3. Stumped. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Fuck. Alright. So this is how we go into the other world. Granted, bitch is kind of blocking the bottom right, but we can at least see most of the candles. So we can use process of elimination, or 50-50 on the bottom right one. So bottom left, that's one fire. Then top left, none on top. The two in the middle and the left are not lit. Then top one on right's not lit. Middle right and the two in the middle right are lit. And then it's just the bottom one, we don't know which one it is, but fuck it. It's either on or off. So, alright. Good. I was actually getting scared that I was like kind of like stuck on everything. But we got one. And usually, at least in the first game, going to the other world gave us like an item to be able to use in the real world, so... Alright, that's not bad. I'm like, bro, there's so many things you can like inspect, there has to be a clue or something somewhere. Smart. We can use our brain when there's hardly any cells going through it. So, put that out, put that out. Put this out, put this out, this out. I guess the bottom right was lit. Through the looking glass again. Like, not this weird shit again. Reflection. Nice. Oh, now we're in the Silent Hill world. I was like confused on what you're looking at, Lol. It's the yeah, I was looking at the candles in the mirror. And that's what helped us get to this area. There's no map of this place. Motherfucker. I tried to dodge that shit. I hear another one too. That sounds like it's over there. I don't want to deal with that right now. Track with this? No. So even though we don't have a map, the other side, or the mirror world, is just, well, a dark version of where we've been, so can kind of just, you know, figure it out on my own. Are we gonna have to interact with any of these traps? I'm gonna have to go into there, aren't I? Damn. Nothing else to do here. And now that we broke it in this world, it should be, you know, broken in half in the real world. Poor Scarecrow. I hear him moving around. I'm not scared of it, I just need a fucking open space to kill it. There you go. I'm scared of the hit. Alright. Damn, that's one fat ass. Oh, medium health? Let's go. Some big ass heads. What the fuck? Like, the atmosphere that you get from like modern graphics is just so good. You gotta make it work well. You can't just be like, oh, let's put Unreal Engine 6 and call it a day. No, you gotta have aura. You gotta have like the green, the shine, this fucking weird fucking fire going. Like, this shit looks better to me than, I don't know, anything you can show me from GTA 6. The deity statue of some kind. Well, it has tentacles, and we kind of saw like that same motif on the chapel door. The Squid Lady arms are the same on the door that's blocking our way to go to the sisters. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight a squid boss. Hopefully it'll be better than the one in Evil Within. What about you, dude? What's up? What methods of torture did this person endure? They fed him until he exploded. I don't have a bad feeling that me going this way is going to make this thing get up. Interesting. Well, I'm going to assume that, well, that's going to take me back to the real world, but I don't want to fight that thing yet, so I'm going to see if I can actually open up this door and continue on. Probably not. Ooh, okay. Scary ass fucking door. Oh my god, more spider bitches. You know what, maybe it's time to go back. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, and not ready to play Until Dawn 2. I thought the lock was the door locking behind me. It was not. So before we continue on and die to whatever happens over there, let's see what we opened up with the Scarecrow. Metal pipe. Metal pipe that can be used as a shotgun barrel. I was gonna say, is that like an upgrade? Can we make it into a double barrel shotgun? And now I'm noticing that it can fit another pipe. Which means, can I actually make a Hydra? Bro, triple barrel shotguns are the fucking best in video game history. Shout out RE5. The best shotgun in the whole entire series. Don't even at me. Don't even at me. Damn, fucking right in my face. I think I've heard of it, but I'm not really picturing anything in my mind right now. I could probably like search it up, but it might be better if you tell me exactly what it is. What about it? Apparently it's on consoles. Yeah, I think I've heard it, but never actually like seen anyone play it. Is it like Lethal Company? It's a survival game. I love survival games. A makeshift double barrel shotgun with a slot for an additional barrel. It's just about being a content creator. And yeah, it's basically Lethal Company. Hey, maybe we should both play it. You're a content creator. I am... I don't even know. I'm a treasure trove of content that you can make out of me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Usually bad content. You're like, damn, did this guy really get scared of just the door fucking locking? Yes. Now, I won't lie, I don't... Wait, can I reload this? Ooh. So now we got 2 shots in the barrel. The only thing I'm worried about is I hope it doesn't shoot both at once. It might. And the only reason I don't want to shoot 2 at once is because there's nothing that we face that needs more than 1 shell to kill. So I don't want to like shoot 2 shells into a spider bitch and waste an extra shot. Maybe I should have not upgraded it then. Okay, we're gonna go to the other world and see what the fat zombie wants with me, and then we'll continue through the darkness and fight Spider Lady. I should probably make a save though. The streamer, man. This is gonna be the game that you want me to stream for you, Jetio. It's gonna be Sonic Origins. The body's not here. Damn, okay. Medium health, nice. Probably. More than likely. Maybe on Wednesday we play a bit of Sonic Origins and then play Shadow Gens. Oh! Get fucked. Get fucked. Yeah, use it 1 shell. That's good. Maybe if you hold the button, it shoots 2 shells, or maybe you can just go bang, bang, bang. Which I'll take that over shooting 3 at once. If it gives you the 2 options where, like, if you want to shoot all 3 shells, or 2, or just use 1 at a time, that's good. I just don't want to waste ammo if I don't need to. But yeah, that's what you want to do with the shotgun. Just group them up and bang. That's what I tried to do earlier, but missed. Well, I used 1 shotgun on 1 enemy, and then I had to use a pistol ammo on the other. Which we got 42 pistol bullets. Maybe I should start using it more. Heaps upon heaps of human skeletons. Want you to get through CD? Like, you want me to play that first? I haven't even like booted the game up, so I don't know if you need to play Sonic 1, 2, or if you need to unlock CD, or if you get all the games right away. Because if that's the case, I can just play CD for you on Wednesday. Ooh. Ornate stone heart. Creepy. I thought I was gonna have to like light it up. Heart-shaped ornament carved from marble. I was gonna say maybe you cut the wire, combine the wire. Can't combine anything with it. I don't want to die to the darkness yet. I'm sure you get them all right away anyway. There's a story mode that lets you play the games only in one setting. Oh, that's cute. I did see some of the trophies, and it seems like there's like two difficulties. There's OG and Legacy mode, or like new mode or whatever. I'm assuming new mode makes it easier, but OG is like, you know, the real shit, so. Where am I? Ah, somewhere over here. These must be the hands of many people who were trapped here and died. Yeah, when I wake up, we can, new mode removes lives? Well, you know, it wouldn't be a modern Sonic game if they didn't make it easy as fuck, right? That actually would be my biggest issue with Shadow Gens, that there was no life system. Granted, even with the life system enabled in Sonic Gens, I didn't need to use any of that shit, but, you know. There's no fear factor or tension when you can just keep on pressing continue in a game. At least for me, anyways. Well, that did something. I'm gonna assume that opens something up in the other world? Or it just opened up a shortcut to this area. Probably the latter. Clementine, do you like having arguments with Twitter people? I don't know, I've been getting a lot of memes of like people asking for the DLC for RE9, and they're like, actually, we don't want the DLC for RE9 if it's not Leon. It's like, don't ask for DLC then. The fuck? That's like me being like, oh, fucking RE Village DLC better be about Ethan or Chris, and they're like, actually, no, it's about Rose. Oh, fuck this game then. I don't want to play as Rose. It's like, oh, fuck, I want to play as. I just want to play Resident Evil. Give me anything. Fuck it. Just give it to me. I should actually replay that Rose DLC. The only reason I didn't like it was because I wanted it to push the RE story into the future, and it's technically more of a prequel story. So I'm like, fuck, I want to know what happens in the future. Because that's the funny thing. Technically, that DLC takes place in like 2039, so it's like, what, 5 or 10 years after RE9? So, so all the characters are old in the Shadow Rose DLC, if you think about it. I don't want to have Leon in the DLC. I don't mind Leon being in the DLC. I just don't want it to be only about Leon in the DLC. But I think when they were talking or showing off, I think in the Capcom video where they're like, we're making DLC for RE9, it did show Leon like saving this woman, and people are like, oh, is that his wife or some shit? So I don't know. There's many reasons why I don't enjoy RE9, and Leon's one of those issues. Not gonna lie to you. He has enough spotlight? No, I'm sorry, Clementine, not enough. He was only in Resident Evil 2 Remake 2019, and in Resident Evil 4 Remake in 2023, and in fucking the Death Island movie that came out in 2024, and then RE9 that came out in 2026. And he's going to be in Code Veronica Remake 2027. Come on, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. You see, like Chris. Now he's been in too many fucking games. He's only been in like, you know, RE7 and Village, and they mention him in 9. No. Leon's not a popular character, so you know they got to push him more. The thing is, I love all the RE characters, but I just don't like it when they ruin a character story just because a lot of like new fans or LARPers want to play as their favorite character. Jill. I mean, what? The last game that she was in is a lot. The last newest game that she was in was only in RE5, 2009. Come on, Clem. Come on, she's had her time in the spotlight. RE9, 2009. Come on, we don't need Jill back. Now, before someone says some stupid shit like, "But she's in the remake." Okay, I mean, yeah, but it's a remake of an old game. Which, if you use that logic, then technically Leon hasn't been in that many games. If we're using that logic, right? RE3 is a remake of an old game, so is RE2. So that's one for Jill, one for Leon. RE4 is a remake of an old game, so technically that doesn't count. So if we're using that logic, the last game that Leon was in that was a new game in like the timeline was Resident Evil 6, which was 2012. So technically Leon has not been in a new Resident Evil game since 2012, which was when, like, almost like 12, 13 years. But obviously with the remakes, you have been seeing a lot of certain characters for a while. I mean, look at me, I'm a Claire fan, and the last game she was in Revelations 2, which, when was that, Jadiel? Like 2016, 2017? And now some idiot could be like, but she's getting her own game next year. It's a fucking remake. It's not a new game. It's not pushing the character forward. We're going backwards. If anything, they're actually regressing these characters to a point where I'm not liking where they're taking them. If you're a true fan of Leon, you know how much they fucked his story up in RE9. I need to save one person. One person. I need to make up for what I did. What I couldn't do in RE2. I guess Ashley doesn't count, right? RE4 is not canon anymore? Question mark? Actually, in my mind, RE4 is not canon. At this point, it's not canon. It's the only thing that makes sense. No one references it. Leon doesn't talk about Ashley. It's fucking weird. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. But hey, they were all in Death Island, so that's something, right? It's like, no, that's a fucking movie. No one plays the fucking games to watch a movie. Sad. But hey, it could be worse. You could be Rebecca. Her last game was RE1. At least Barry had a racing game in 2015. So technically, Chris, out of all the characters, has been in the most, like, in the games that do take place in, like, the current RE timeline. I will admit that. You have Chris in RE7 and Chris in RE8. So, at least in terms of pushing the story forward, Chris has been taking up too much of the spotlight. Jill's recovering from what Wesker did to her. Claire's like, I'm done with this shit. I'm just gonna keep my short haircut and call it a day. Sherry's like, fuck this. I'm just gonna be a radio operator now. But I will admit, Clementine, and this is where, like, they do have to do a good story. I want Grace to be in the DLC, but it has to make sense. You have to understand, at the end of the day, these characters are not superheroes. I see them as superheroes because, like, the shit that Leon can do, backflips, and Chris punching the boulders, but at the end of the day, they were supposed to be relatable in the beginning. It's always gonna be like, how can you relate to a police officer? I mean, rookie cop, fucking, you know, he's trying to survive. That's why I mostly relate with, like, survivors that don't have police force training, like a Claire, which, you know, you can be like, but Chris trained her, you can only learn so much from that, but... Or a shy FBI analyst like Grace, even though I'm not FBI, obviously, but, you know, she doesn't really know how to, like, survive those situations. Compared to, like, if they bring back, like, Carlos. Like, it'll be cool, but it's like, hey, Carlos, the guy with the guns and can kill anything, no problem. I want to play as a new character that's actually scared of what they're going through. But I only tell you this, Clementine. If Grace is not playable in the DLC, it's because sometimes a character story does end with one game. It's kind of sad, but Grace's arc was, in the beginning, she's shy, she's timid, she kind of just gets bossed around by her boss. I mean, obviously, but she's like, oh, okay, so, like, she stutters a lot. She doesn't really have, like, a family or anyone to look after her or to take care of because, you know, her mom died, and she just hasn't wanting to be close with anyone. By the end of the game, she's headstrong, she's a survivor, she's confident, she doesn't have that stutter. She'll be like, yeah, boss, I'll give you that report, but also, like, calm your tits. She has, I don't know what you want to say Emily is, if that's, like, her daughter figure or a sister. Either she is going to be, like, a motherly role or an adult figure for Emily. So he's like, okay, I got someone to look after now, and... At least for me, Clementine, this is where I would love to hear from you. It doesn't make sense for Grace to be like, oh shit, there's zombies happening in this part of the world. All right, Grace, I'm gonna give you a teddy, or yeah, all right, Emily, I'm gonna give you a teddy bear, and I'll see you next week. Like, I'm gonna go on a dangerous mission while you stay home alone and learn to read or some shit. Like, story-wise, it just doesn't make sense for Grace to do something dangerous like that, right? Because she's taking care of Emily, and she has her career that she needs to build up. Now, if I wanted Grace to be in the DLC and Emily, I'd be like, oh, she got abducted by, I don't know, Umbrella people, and they're trying to do experiments on Emily, so Grace has to, like, go save her again. Would it be doing the same shit all over again? Sure, but at least there's a reason why Grace has to go on a mission to save Emily. I don't see her being like, okay, I'm gonna go help out Leon and leave Grace with Claire or Chris, even though that would be funny as fuck. So they have to give a good reason as to why we're playing as Grace. That's all I'm gonna say. Now Leon, he's a loser. He honestly, at this point, I feel like he wants to self-destruct. He's going out of his way to get abstracted, and that's because he really is so depressed that he needs to go on these missions to get his mind off shit. Bro, Umbrella died fucking in RE4 2004. Nothing I'm gonna quote the great Ada Wong. Nothing stays dead down here. So it doesn't matter. They can bring back they did bring back Wesker. So they just called him Xeno. But you know what I mean, like a evil corporation or a shadow figure or just bad guys trying to steal Emily or Grace. I don't know, but right now, I think Grace and Emily having a happily ever after is the best thing for their storyline. Sometimes characters are just good in one game and we can move on from them. God damn it. No, that's Revelations 2. That's when Barry's taking care of the little girl. There's a monster over there. But, like, as much as, yeah, I want to play as Grace compared to Leon, it makes sense why Leon would go on another mission to save the world. Grace isn't really a person that saves the world. She's just trying to save herself and the people she cares about. I thought Barry was Brad at first in Revelation 2. Well, you know. This fucking spider bitch is gonna kill me, isn't she? I was gonna say, if that fucking gate blocked my shot, I would have been so fucking pissed, but GG. But you know, damn, Naughty Dog is so silent lately? Well, obviously. What did they got to show? A game that's not gonna come out for like 2 years? Actually, you know what the sad thing is? Technically, Naughty Dog did have an announcement. It's just they don't care about it anymore, and they don't own the IP anymore. What do I mean by that? Well, what was Naughty Dog's first game that they ever made in their life? A little game called Smash Brandy's Cooch? Oh no, that's the reference in The Last of Us Part 2. Smash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Sorry, no fuck. So, technically, their first video game ever is coming to Fortnite, and that is cool. If you think about it that way, Naughty Dog's first video game is coming to Fortnite. It's just they don't own Crash Bandicoot anymore, nor do they give a fuck about Crash Bandicoot. They'll reference it in their modern games, but they'll never make a remake or another game because I think Activision owns Crash Bandicoot right now. So technically, if you're an old unk like me, then they're doing something cool, which is Crash Bandicoot in Fortnite. It's just don't give them any praise because it's not them that added Smash Bandicoot to Fortnite. If anything, it's like, why have it? Well, fuck. I was gonna say, why haven't they added Last of Us to Fortnite? And then I forgot Nathan Drake is in Fortnite. So technically, this is gonna be the second Naughty Dog collab. The first one is Uncharted. Kind of forgot about that. So there's your dumb fact of the day. Call of Duty. Yeah, it's not even a joke. Activision, the creators of Call of Duty, they owned Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, which is why I believe in Modern Warfare 2 you could actually buy a Crash Bandicoot gun in Call of Duty, and it would make your grenades look like the Wampa fruit from Crash Bandicoot. You know it's bad when that's what fucking when Activision's doing with Crash Bandicoot. It's like, should we make a new game? No. Why don't we add a stupid gun to Call of Duty? Could be worse. They could have added a Spyro gun to his Call of Duty, but honestly, I think that's going to happen this year. So Xbox owns Activision, and Activision owns Call of Duty, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot. So if you're wondering why there's no new Crash or Spyro games, it's because of Call of Duty. Actually, I think they announced a new Spyro game, right? So Activision does remember. They just rather fucking shit out a new COD every year. Stash is holding a thin paper scroll in front of the chest. You want an apple? Honestly, Crash should be in Smash Brothers. Break it, break it, break it. I'm gonna assume you fill the pot with water in the real world, and then you come back here and but the sad thing is, it's the truth. At the end of the day, a company is not your friend. Anyone that says otherwise is a fucking retard, and all they care about is your money. So I don't care how many Crash Bandicoot fans there are, or Spyro fans, and they'll probably dislike me for saying this, but the worst Call of Duty game of all time is still going to make more money than the best Spyro and Crash Bandicoot game they could ever make. So that's why they rather focus on Call of Duty than a new Spyro game. Like, the last time Capcom made an Onimusha game was like, I don't know, fucking 2013 or some shit. Why? It doesn't make money. They're like, why are we gonna make a new Onimusha if Resident Evil and Monster Hunter make money? Now, they are making one this year, but I think it's just because people are like, yo, Capcom, can you do something else that isn't just Resident Evil Monster Hunter? And they're like, how's this? It's like, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. You gotta think like a company, which means you gotta fill your brain with shit. I can't go there. I guess it's just locked. Oh, come on. That didn't even touch me. Well, they really give me a lot of medium heals, huh? Just a little bit. I kind of like the cute spin that your character does when you get hit. Just gotta keep on going. Well, we got a heart, so we gotta find out what that does. I mean, that's why Rockstar cares more about Grand Theft Auto than Max Payne. It's why Sega cares more about Sonic than Crazy Taxi or Jet Set Radio. It's the reason why Capcom cares more about Resident Evil than, like, Street Fighter. It's why there's more companies out there. But if you're wondering why does this company only keep on doing this one game? It's because it's making money. So. Oh, I wonder why Scott Cawthon is making a Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach 2. It's obviously because it's going to be a good story and has lore, right? Didn't Security Breach 1 make the most money out of the whole series? Yeah, but that's obviously not why he's making a sequel to it. He cares about the fans. This is money. There's a reason why Konami started with Silent Hill 2 compared to just remaking Silent Hill 1 or making a new game. Silent Hill 2 is the most successful game in the series, so they're like, why don't we just remake it? I think Rivals will end before Fortnite does. Fortnite can keep on going forever because they can do stupid shit like add Terrifier and Black Book to it. Rivals will eventually end because one day they will run out of Marvel characters to use. So they either gotta add dumb characters like Ironheart, or they gotta do something crazy like adding DC characters. And I think the second one's probably gonna happen. Like, we're adding Batman to the game. I guess we just leave this area and see what we can do. Funny enough, they kind of have already been doing that. I mean, Luna Snow was an original character for like a Marvel card game, and she became so popular that they added her to Rivals. She was never in like any of the comics or any of that shit, so I kind of have already done that. It's just I don't think they can make a character as popular as Luna Snow with another original character. Every other character that's been added to Marvel, even if you've never heard of them, like I don't know, like Magic, they are in the comic books and have been in some movies. Luna Snow's the only one I can think of that's like 100% original. Even a character like Angela, who I've never heard of, has been in comics before. Funny enough, the fighting game that came out recently, I don't think they have any original characters in that. They might have some weird ones I've never heard of, but even the weird ones have been in comic books before. Like Danger, I didn't know who she was, and they're like, oh, it's an AI version of the Danger Room. I'm like, oh, that's kind of dumb. But hey, you know what? If it's in a comic, then I guess you can just get away with it. I never know any movies that those characters are in. I don't know are in the comics. Well, Magic's in a movie called The New Mutants, and that movie came out a long time ago. So I've never seen that movie. Maybe I should, because apparently she's like the best part of it. But yeah. I was gonna say, why do I hear a heartbeat? But that's because I'm on caution. Maybe put the heart in here. Nope. I've only been playing 2 hours, 2.5. Maybe we go to a save and take a break. I have a bunch of items and I kind of don't know what they do. Shark dentist. No. I'm assuming you're, you know, fixing up a shark's teeth, and if you fuck up, it bites your hand off. Why is that locked? Well, that's locked from the other side. What puzzle was that one? Art! I see you're back. How's work? I don't know why you can't turn on power in this hallway anymore. Like the lights cut off and then that's just how it is forever. Pretty good. Your spooky playthrough helps your day go fast? Really? Honestly, that's I remember when I worked at 7-Eleven, I would sometimes sneak watching my friends live stream. It's nice just hearing people like have fun or just talk about random shit while you're at work. Makes you more excited when you finish it and then can just go home and chill with them or chat with them. But probably starting to get closer to when I'm gonna, you know, take a break from this game for a bit. And by a bit, I mean just, you know, just so I can sleep and then wake up and play more of this. But starting to get to a part where maybe I'm getting stumped, but you know, that's alright. That's the classic survival horror way, right? Okay, so is that what this was? Fuck me, it was. You work at an abandoned hospital. That's definitely not scary as fuck. You didn't see any like crazed demons there, right? I just hope you had a good shift and now you can just chill at home, play whatever games you want, have a good time. Until you start hearing noises. Yeah, I'm yawning a lot. I don't think you can combine this with anything. The doors sometimes shake, holy shit. I mean, not up to you. I'm never gonna tell people to do it. I would say there's more danger in going to an abandoned place if you're a tourist or a visitor. Last thing you want is you go to the second floor and then, you know, the floor breaks underneath you and then you're trapped. And then, if you didn't bring a phone or, you know, it's in a place that you can't call, you're trapped there all by yourself. Very bad. That's how you get put onto Grave Encounters 3. I mean, I don't have the piece to be able to open up this door, though. They'll make you into Huggy Wuggy. If this works, that would be so fucking dumb. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I need the piece before I can start opening that shit up. Places like this attract strange people. Sometimes people try to sneak in and start fires. You know, it's better than some of the other shit I've heard, like demonic rituals, or even worse, murders. Hopefully you've never had to deal with anything like that in your line of work. Why is that closed? I guess it just resets if you close the game and come back. Destroyed with what, though? Because weird that it doesn't let me examine and combine the hammer. That's not it. You can't attack if you're in the darkness. I guess. To me it's just boring because it takes too long. And they made it take long because they want you to spend money to buy molecules and other shit. But the easiest role to level up will always be healer, because all you gotta do is just heal. With tank, I believe you gotta take a lot of damage, and with the striker or DPS or duelist, you gotta do a lot of damage. So that's why most of my legendary or what is it, champion characters are healers. Okay, I still don't know how to break that shit. I have a bad feeling I gotta do the phone puzzle now. I saw that. They're not making their case any better by doing shit like that. Like, we gotta ban them. The Fortnite collapse is right about to be here. We can't have them telling people how fucked up we are. I doubt it, but maybe talking to the priest can help us out. Like, yo, we have this dumb heart. What do we use it for? And he's not here. Cool. That's not normal. But you know what? That actually might be a good thing because he seems to have left something here for us. The descendants of the Tismit tribe. Oh shit. I talked about this in the first game. According to the information I've gathered over the many years of study for Lucia, the descendants of the Tismit tribe are heirs to very particular talents. But it seems that these only manifest in identical twins. The division of a single soul into two people releases the spiritual blockages that keep spiritual energy dormant. However, this is not enough. The energy present in the blood of the twins from the tribe requires a catalyst to act in the material realm. And that catalyst must be the presence of a demonic being of immense power. It's almost as if the blood of the heirs of the Tismit tribe reacts to the presence of the evil energy that emanates from demons. On the other hand, if the twins become too distant or one of them dies, they completely lose their power. Okay, not useful at all. Wait, no. Well, option A, I have to go to the other world and figure out something there. I was gonna say, why isn't this? Oh, it's phenomenal. I don't have a map for this, but honestly, I think we finished everything in this area. So did I just miss out on the map for this area? This one I might have to save just because of how much we've gotten done. No dialogue? I only came down here to grab the book. Unless there was something that I forgot here. Can't even grab this. And if I can, it's probably gonna close it. The slowest trap ever. I don't know. The only puzzle I know we can like maybe do right now is the phone puzzle, and I'm stuck on that. Maybe I missed something in the other world. Collected a random heart. Oh, the shotgun puzzle? That was cute. I think that was a pretty good one. Although if you're bad like with hearing or music puzzles, then that one's really gonna fuck you up. I'm probably gonna get hit here, aren't I? I always get hit here. None. I'm still very early in the fucking game, and it might take me a while to even find where a boss is. Nice. I didn't get hit that time. Of course. I was gonna say if something's here. No. Well, yeah, I might be ending it soon. Getting too tired, and I don't think I can solve any of these puzzles when I'm low on energy. Yeah, by fucking far. There's no puzzle that I've done in a video game that's taken me like 3-4 plus streams to get done. That was some annoying fucking shit, honestly. we'll see if anything in this game can match that. So far, I think the phone puzzle might be as tough as the phone one, but like I said, I'm low on energy. Stomach's starting to slowly growl, so it's more so just not having the brain power to solve these puzzles right now. Not in a long time. I think the last one I watched was Land of the Dead, just because of how funny it is. Zombies with guns! Oh, fuck. Maybe. But even if that's not the case, at least I'll be able to talk to you guys more. Like I said, when I wake up, I'll message Desco to see if we can play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, try and beat that, get the platinum. Then after that, we'll be focused on this game. And it'd be nice, but if we could get the Modern Warfare 3 platinum this week, that'd be nice. That'd be pretty good too. Oh shit, are the zombies gonna talk now? I mean, at this point, other than the phone puzzle, there has to be something here. I mean, I'm glad that it's not just fucking dead silence, like I'm playing a fucking Resident Evil, modern Resident Evil game, but does it really hit the same like the first one? Granted, there were some good tracks in the first game, like when you meet the father. That actually might be my favorite song in the game, but the save room theme in the first one's a little bit better than this. But, you know, this is technically just the beginning of the game, so I can't really say too much. I'm gonna hope there's some, like, badass boss music when I start encountering them. Yeah. Scary, peaceful music. If I can't find anything in this area, then it 100% is the clock puzzle or the telephone puzzle. And I'm not doing that shit tonight. Yeah, which I believe the only thing it comes with is just 2 costumes, right? The OG costume's pretty nice, but I kind of want to like play the game with just this one and see how it is. Oh yeah, like first game only had 2 costumes, like the base one and the alternative. This one seems like it's gonna have a lot more. Well, I mean, this is the other world now. Like, this is the furthest that I've gone. I found, like, a heart, and I'm kind of stuck. So, probably the perfect time to stop. Oh, shit. I'll play this later when I wake up and see if we can figure out where to go. No. Yeah, this is the furthest that I've been to. And I'm starting to think that there's nothing for me to do other than to go do the phone puzzle. Unless there's something here that I'm missing. Yeah. Very fucking early in the game. Oh yeah, come, and we're gonna be playing that shit all fucking day. And when I'm not playing it, I'm gonna have my phone on AFK so I can be grinding the battle pass. That's what I did this season to be able to finish my battle pass early, but... Oh yeah. Wait, why don't I just use the fucking hammer to break this shit? Oh, for Fortnite, it's about video games. You know, Sonic, Crash Bandicoot, Mega Man, Persona, Joker, 99 Nights in the Woods of the Year. It's just gonna be about video games, so. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So it's just a video game season. Yeah, they're adding Joker, so if you want to play with us, more than welcome to. Bang. That's some bullshit. No, that's some fucking bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. How the fuck was I supposed to... No, fuck this game. Fuck this game. How was I supposed to figure that shit out? That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Did it even... No, let me go back on the stream. What did it say when I inspected that shit? No, fuck this game. You see, this is why I'm going to bed. Because I have the most fucking valid crash outs when I'm tired as fuck. No. What did it say? What did it say? Let me read this shit. The statue. Let me see. It said some bullshit. Let me read it. The statue is holding a thin scroll in front of its chest. What about thin scroll makes you go, oh, I need to burn it? No, if you tell me it's thin, I should be able to just rip it off. I should be able to smash it with a fucking hammer. I should be able to use my barbed wire, put it on the other side and rip it off. I should be able to use the fucking pliers to cut it. You gotta use brittle. You gotta say like it's dry. You gotta use a word that will make you be like, yeah, you can burn this shit. No, fuck. I bet you anything now in the other world I can like put the heart in, right? Fuck this game. Unless we're going further. Know what I needed? A fucking cup? Just dump the fucking health and put it in there. Ooh, alright. That'd be interesting to watch. Be anything when you do the clock puzzle, it will give you like a container to be able to grab the blood. I'm just gonna see if there's something I can interact with over here. If not, then for later. I mean, I'm already further than I thought I was gonna get, so. It's not a classic game, a classic survival horror if you're not backtracking, right? Don't know where you would get a cup or container to be able to grab the blood. I was gonna say, maybe I dip my fucking gun in there. There's a cup right there. Grab it. Smack it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go save them and end it. I don't really have an idea as to where I can grab something that'll help me with that. So the only thing I can think of is that you need to do the phone puzzle. I'm just gonna have to figure this out later. It could be worse. Yeah, we lost our large health kit, but we got 2 medium heals, 1 small, a lot of handgun ammo, 3 shotgun shells, upgrade for the shotgun. Yeah, we'll play more later. This was a good session, even if I fucked up a lot, but whatever. Whatever. Alright then, hope to be able to, you know, figure this shit out next time. At this point, just kinda stumped as to what we gotta do. And the only thing I can think of is the phone puzzle, so hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Alright then. I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction with part 3 of Tormented Souls 2. Oh yeah, good night. And charge my controller, maybe eat a bit, and then pass the fuck out. But you're all destroyers, therefore, pew, you are destruction. And whenever we team up with each other, remember that we are destruction. So I hope all of you have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and a 2026 year. But until next time, I hope you all have a good one. Wow. Take care, Clementine. Missing heart. Jadiel, Luis, Dioman V. Take care, y'all. And until next time, have a good one.